On the couch with Koel. She is young, pedigreed, oozes confidence, and is on the eve of her much-talked-about debut with Salman Khan. Sonakshi Sinha, the sassiest star kid on the Bollywood block, is right here on my couch to talk about how it feels to have everything going for you and what's on stake. Sonakshi Sinha, thank you very much for coming on the couch with me today.
Thank you for having me on your couch today.
Oh. Now, you're on the eve of your big fat debut. What are your emotions?
It's, can't really say. I'm feeling a lot of mixed emotions right now. I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling scared, I'm nervous, I'm excited. But overall, it's a happy feeling. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, all the hard work finally gets, some credit and pays off. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Did you always want to do this? Because,
no, I did not. You know me. You've seen me.
And I remember you saying, I'm never going to be an actress. I'm going to, be a fashion designer. I'm going to be a model.
Yeah, but I don't know how it's happened, and I still don't believe that it's happened. But yeah, I was studying fashion designing, and then right after I finished college, I lost the weight, and I said, oh, the glamour bug had bitten me by then. So I said, let's try modeling.
Before or after you lost the weight?
While I was losing the weight.
What is the trigger to lose the weight? Because you were always confident. I mean, for the people who don't know her, then she was what? Like how much plumper would you say you were?
30 kilos.
Okay, so she was 30 kilos plump because she's so tall. It didn't really show.
And showed.
It didn't show that much, but you were so super uber confident.
Yeah.
Right?
That was, I don't know what, I think I was like demented here. The ego was also huge, and now as I've shrunk, my ego shrunk. But
what a pity. I like the big fat ego that you have.
I was so cool then.
She used to take a camera and take her own pictures.
Yeah, take my own pictures like that and pose and give those looks and all that.
So glamour was always in you.
Yeah, probably. I think it comes though, having such a beautiful mother, and people are always like, oh my God, your mother's so beautiful. You look just like her, and it kind of gets to you. So I think that's what was in my head, but yeah, the ego has shrunk, and I don't do that anymore.
So how did this film actually end up happening? So you walked the ramp, we saw you walking the ramp. And
yeah, I lost the weight, and actually Salman was the one who egged me on to lose the weight. I don't know, he saw it in me at that time. He said, when the first few times I met him, he said that there's nothing you can do except for act. So I was like, thank you very much. That doesn't make me feel too good about the things I'm already doing. So I think that was the trigger. And I did end up losing the weight, and he kept his promise. And he said, okay, you're doing a film with me now. So you can't really say no to him. So
why would you?
Why would I? No, because he came with the perfect package. I mean, the script, the director,
But is it intimidating to work with him? Because A, he's been a family friend.
Yeah.
B, he's much older. And C, he's a superstar.
Superstardom I can handle. I've seen that with my father.
And me, myself, and I.
No, not yet. But that I could handle. Plus, I think him being a family friend has been an asset, because I've known him for that much longer. And
but did you really call him uncle in the old days?
No, are you mad? Yeah. Who will call Salman Khan uncle? No way.
He'll probably punch you, right?
Yeah, like he'll punch me, he'll bury me, and like I'll never.
So what do you call him?
I call him Salman.
And is it okay? Because you do have a huge age difference.
Yeah, it's fine. I think he's got a lot of friends that are much younger, and I'm sure none of them call him, uncle or bhai. Please, come on.
But were you apprehensive of playing? You're 23. Yeah. Here's your debut, and you're working with like a 40-plus actor. Was there, and opposite him? It's not like you're playing a younger, older.
Yeah, but not at all. Not at all. Actually, I mean, look at him. Yeah.
That's the mustache, not there. That's the mustache.
That's yeah. I think the mustache, the look for his the dabang look, I think I'm going to take credit for that, because he was hesitant to put on a mustache. He's like, "Bahut gum lagana padta hai, chipkana padta hai. You can't smile, you can't laugh." I was like, "Just put it on, try it on." He tried on, he made that face, and I'm like, "It looks good." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah," and that's it.
He's trusting you.
Yeah, imagine.
Let's go back to your family. Now, of course, you come from a family of superstars. Your mother's been Miss India. Your dad, no one needs an, introduction to him. Shotgun Sinha. Shotgun
Khamosh.
Khamosh. Come on, let's hear you say his dialogue.
I don't say his dialogue. Nobody can say it as well as
Here's you and your dad. Yeah. Now, I also remember that your dad said the only person who can make him dance around her little finger is Madame.
Yeah, that's true. He knows it, I know it, we both know it, and we enjoy it. Yeah.
And he also said that you should come with full, complete tayari. So what is the tayari that you've done for this role?
He didn't tell me that. I think
he said it in an interview, saying that that's the only advice I've given her.
Yeah, okay then. While bringing me up, I think they've embedded the tayari in me. So it's always been there, you know. The way you conduct yourself, the way you behave around people, talent. I mean, they've always encouraged whatever I want to do is fine. Like when I wanted to do fashion designing, it was fine. When I was into sports, that was fine. So I think I was prepared pretty much from their side, but things that just happened, I can't control that. So as much tayari that I should have done, maybe I didn't. So
you did no like preparation for the acting and stuff. So how does it come? Instinctively, or you've just?
I don't know. I think I'm just good at doing as I'm told. The first thing that I told my director was that tell me exactly what you want and I will do it. So I think he has been really expressive with what he wants. His vision is very clear cut, and he's told me what he wants, and I've done that.
I have a photo of you in shorts. Yeah. Now I know that this is no big deal, right?
Yeah,
it's absolutely not. But for your family, it is.
No, it's not. I wear shorts in front of my father,
and he has something to say about that.
I think every father does. So that's a very normal thing. It's not just because my family is the Sinha family, it should be a bigger deal. But every father, if his daughter is in shorts, he'll tell him, "Kya pen ke bahar ja?"
And what do you say to that?
I give him a kiss and I walk out. I peck on the cheek and I walk out.
I love this. Let's see what people have to ask you now. Your fans.
My fans already. You found some?
I found some. Yeah. I had to go very far, but I found some.
That's a lie.
See, the confidence and the ego is still all there.
Little smaller than that. I would have pounced on you if I was, back then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Keep it cool.
No, I'm fine.
Hi, Sonakshi, most actresses fall in love with Salman Khan if they work with him. Have you fallen in love with him as well?
Okay, I do not want to answer that.
Well, most people who work with Salman Khan, because he's such an affable guy, do fall in love with him.
Well, there's different kinds of love. Obviously, I respect him tremendously, and he's the one who's introduced me to the profession that I want to do for the longest time now. So, yeah, you could say that, but totally I'm in awe of him and absolutely respect him.
Are you ready for the flip side of stardom, which is the inevitable link-ups and the rumors? I'm sure they've already been there that, oh, is this the new... Unless they know that the kind of family you come from firsthand, they are going to say this new girl. Isn't this Salman's new find, which you know what that entails?
I think I've been prepared for that. I mean, I've seen it happen with my father. So yeah, I think what you can do, just take it in one year and take it out the other. What's there in the paper today is not going to be remembered tomorrow. So yeah, just move on.
I love that.
Move on in life.
But you just brought up this thing that, you know, that you've grown up with this, because your father was linked with so many people. He was such a big superstar. How did you and your family and your mother deal with it at that time? Because you were a kid, right?
My mom is really strong, and I think as a kid we have been kept away from all of this. So I think we were introduced to it when we started reading, when we started watching TV. So we were old enough to understand that what's happening is not what's happening.
Did it ever affect you in a negative way, or did you ever have to question your dad, like, what's going on, why they're writing?
No. Never.
Hi Sonakshi, why did you choose Bollywood and not politics?
Why did I choose Bollywood and not politics? Because politics is not everybody's cup of tea. I'm just going to have to say I'm not that smart, really.
Did you ever see yourself one day, maybe?
No. It's just not... You have to do something that you like, something that you love, and I found that in acting, and I just don't see myself ever doing that with politics. It's you have to be shrewd, you have to be cutthroat, you have to be extremely smart, you have to be, you have to know your way around every kind of person that you come across.
What a shame, no? Because I wish that people would see it as like, okay, you have to do good.
You do have to do good, but unfortunately that's not what's happening. And
so are you abreast with all that goes on? Do you keep up with everything that is happening in India?
I'm very ashamed to admit that I live in my own little world, and I will start.
I'm not reprimanding you.
No, I know you're not, but I'm reprimanding myself. I should. It's really bad that I'm not up to date with things.
Hi Sonakshi, I'm very jealous of you that you've got the chance to work with Salman Khan.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. What do you say to that?
I think just that. But okay, where do you go from here? Because you worked with Salman Khan. I mean, you can't just then take on a role with a newcomer, right?
Yeah, that'll happen eventually. Why not? I mean, come on, everyone is new at one point of time in their life. I'm new right now.
And you haven't signed anything else after
No,
this right
it's intentional. I'm waiting for the kind of response that I get. I'm waiting for how people receive the film, how they receive me. And I'm in no hurry. I'm here to stay and I'll take it as it comes.
Sonakshi, I'm already in love with you. I want to know that you are single or committed.
I need to blush, but no,
She needs to blush, but she's not blushing at all.
I'm saying just like go, no cameras. But yeah, I'm single. So.
If you were to bring a boy home and say, Mom, Dad, this is my boyfriend, what do you think the reaction would be?
I don't think it would happen completely out of the blue. I'm sure I'd ease them into it. I mean, okay, this is a friend, and then finally, eventually, if I do have a boyfriend, I would want my parents to. Yeah, obviously.
And are they quite free with you to be able to, now that you're earning your own money and acting and like,
No, it doesn't happen. I'm still 12 years old at home, and yeah, I will always be the child of the house.
How lovely though.
It is. It is.
And your mum went
It keeps
everywhere.
you grounded, yeah.
And what about going on set and shoot? Always your mother was there every single day?
She was there in the start always. Obviously, she has other things to do, so she couldn't be there all the time, but she was there most of the time.
And was it fun not to have her?
Yeah.
So what are the things you got up to when your mum is not watching or when your mum wasn't watching on set?
I could wake up a little later than I was, required on set. I could coordinate properly with Salman. What time are you coming? She hated when I did that. She said, you go when you've been called.
So what was this trick that you did? You used to, because Salman's always late,
yeah,
right?
he's always late. So I would be in touch with him and ask him, what time are you going? So he would tell me, I'm coming at this time. I'm having coffee. I've just woken up. I'll have my breakfast. I'll go shower. So that nicely 1-2 hours would go in that. So I'd take my time. I'd go easy on the set. Yeah. So yeah, that way I had a good time.
On the Couch with Koel. Welcome back. I'm here with Sonakshi Sinha. Now tell me about the pressures of being a Sinha.
Lots. Expectations. You always have to conduct yourself well. You have to always be politically correct. You have to...
But you're not always politically correct.
I'm learning, okay? Just relax. But yeah, people compare you to your parents. Obviously, my father has achieved a lot in his life in acting, in politics, and people do tend to, put you up there with them, which is not fair. But you have to deal with it. You can't help it. And it's all up to you to, carve your own way through it all. So.
Now your brother, Love, just had a film. You're the youngest. You have Love and Kush's twin brothers. Now he just had a film that didn't do well. And we all know, and I know personally what that is like.
Yeah.
How hard was that on the family?
It's hard, as a family. But my father's been through it. He's been through a great struggle before he got into films, before he saw the stardom. He's been a big support for Love, and he's moved on. He's forgotten about that, and he's working hard. He's working on himself. He's working on his next project. So I think he'll move out of it.
Are you scared at all with having had that just recently for your own film?
I am scared. I am nervous, but things are different with what I'm debuting with a superstar. I'm not carrying the film on my shoulders. For a boy, it's completely different. It's really hard for a boy. So I think he will move out of that eventually and do well.
So is there sibling rivalry?
There was. We used to have like fights and we used to beat each other.
And now that everyone's going to be in the film industry, what is that going to be like?
Madness. But it's always...
Do you come home and just talk film?
No. This is just something that we do. It's a job. And people usually don't bring their
She's
work.
already talking the talk, huh?
But it's their job. People don't usually bring their work at home. So.
And how exciting was this job? Like, what was the atmosphere on set like?
Very, very, very. It was like a party on the set every day. We were doing our own thing. Everyone got along so well. Our whole team was so young. So it was amazing. I think as my debut, I've been pampered, and I don't know what I'm going to do in my next film. Yeah, but I need someone with a stick to put me in.
So I have a few questions from Twitter, since you are so active on Twitter yourself, right? We have Zarka1, who wants to know which character from Salman's films is Salman most like in real life?
I think he's a mix of all, and he's so unpredictable. He's a different person every time you meet him, so I can't answer that.
Like the buffoon kind of thing that he's playing in this film.
Really cool. He's not a buffoon in this film.
He's doing buffoonery,
He's a super cool cop. Just watch the film.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I take it all back. Okay, Teen Salman wants to know. Salman played any pranks on set on you?
Pranks on set? No, but he was always pulling my leg and taking my case because I let that happen. So.
But you're quite comfortable with him. Even in IFA, we saw you walking hand in hand with Salman Khan. What was that moment like? Here we have this. Look at you with your...
I was just brushing my hair at the back, okay? And they caught it at that moment. It's not like I'm being snobby or anything.
What was this moment like?
It was normal. He was just holding my hand. We've worked in a film together. Come on.
No, I mean the moment of walking the ramp for IFA for your film.
The best moment was when my face was covered in a veil, and he came and he dropped the veil, and I could hear my mother screaming in the front row, and my brother looking up and clapping. And I think that was the best moment.
But your legs were never jelly. Your heart was not going out of control.
No, not at all.
Born superstar, right? And of course, born superstar already. We have another picture here of you avoiding the paparazzi, darling.
That was, you go out and it was a private screening. You're caught off guard, and it does get to you sometimes.
Okay, now your favorite fan on Twitter.
Yeah.
If
Yes,
13.
my favorite fan.
Where do you want to see your career go from here?
Just one way.
What are the similarities between your character, who's like a village girl, and you, Sonakshi, this urban, young...
Nothing at all. Okay, maybe in personality, she's a headstrong girl. She knows how to get her way around. I think that way, we do match. But otherwise, the look, the body language that I've adopted for the film is nothing like what I am.
And your Hindi is quite flawless. Where does that come from?
From my father. It's we at home we speak only in Hindi.
Can you tell me your favorite song from The Bung and give me a line of it?
It's called
Sing me a line of it.
Tere mast mast do nain, mere dil ka le gaye chain.
This is your singing. This is not a nursery rhyme. Tere mast mast do nain, dil ka le gaye chain.
You heard the song, don't trouble me.
Okay, not troubling you. Now we're going to play Couch Confessions. Which movie star do you dream of being stuck in a lift with?
So I think Tom Cruise.
Which one do you pray you'll never get stuck with?
I know quite a few, but I can't name them all.
So name one.
Someone who talks a lot. You!
When was the last time you cried and why?
I cried when I was watching the promo of my film with my father. We both cried.
What was that moment like?
It was amazing. Yeah, it was something else. Can't explain it.
When and where were you the happiest?
When I saw the promo of my film.
So it's one of those happy sad moments.
Yeah, happy sad moments.
Wow.
Not sad, happy, khushi ke aasu moments. So.
Do you remember your first kiss?
I'm not answering that. And don't even ask that. My father will throw you off the couch.
Please don't. Mr. Shotgun, I'm just doing my job. Please don't throw me off the couch. Are you the charmer or the charmed?
I am the charmer.
What would you tell your 16-year-old self now, today?
Lose weight, man. What are you doing? Stop eating.
At school, were you sitting in the first row or the last row?
At school, I was sitting in the first row.
Who or what is the greatest love of your life?
Right now, my work. I love what I'm doing.
What do you think of when you look at yourself first thing in the morning in the mirror?
Okay, the ego's gone, so I can't really, go like, hey, beautiful, what's up? But, I think it's a good day. Face it well and, do well, whatever you do.
Okay, give me the most meaningful dialogue you've ever spoken or heard.
At this point, I can remember only one. Thappad se dar nahi lagta, sahab.
Tell me your dad's favorite dialogue.
Only one, Khamosh.
Now, I am going to give you an Oscar for your role in The Bung.
Really?
Yeah, I want to hear your Oscar speech.
Oh, my Oscar speech. Okay, I didn't.
And the Oscar goes to Sonakshi Sinha as Best Female for The Bung.
I'd like to thank my parents. I'd like to thank my director, my producer, my co-star Salman, for having faith in me, for having chosen me to do this film. I can't believe you're making me do this. Like, at least let me save my speech for the actual award function.
Okay, done. Wish you all the luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Log on to headlinestoday.in or follow my tweets at Koel's Couch. On the Couch with Koel.